Hey guys, Grace Harmon here with Robin Washut as Nebraska is getting ready to host Rutgers tomorrow night. Now, Robin, Nebraska is getting ready to start Big Ten play, have 18 conference games in a row. What do you see from this team? Are they better or worse where they were a month ago?
Sure. Yeah, this whole season, as we've talked about plenty of times, is about constant evolution and growth as a team. When they threw together this whole thing, basically from top to bottom, we knew there was going to be a rocky learning curve there. And so slowly but surely, you're trying to find little silver linings of progress. And, unfortunately, for every step forward, they've taken a few steps back. But I think right now, the team that you're looking at that's going to take the court on Friday night is so much different than the one that took for the court for the season opener. And I say that just in ways, just look back the other night where, Texas A&M Corpus Christi, they were not shooting well. The offense was a struggle, shots weren't falling. A month ago, that team would have got frustrated. They would have let those issues compound, and they probably would have lost that game, which they did in previous instances. Instead, that game, they found a way to win with defense. They found a way with getting to the free throw line. They forced 21 turnovers and turned it into 24 points. They shot over 20 free throws in that game. So those are the types of things, especially when you look into Big Ten play, that you absolutely have to be able to do in order to have any semblance of success. If you just go out there and hope that we need to make a lot of shots to win, you're going to have a rough time. But if you can win with defense, you can win with physicality and just outworking your opponent, that's what can steal you a couple victories. And so I think that was a good learning step for this team. And like I said, there's going to be a lot more to come. There's going to be a lot of hard lessons still to be learned. But so far, I think the progress they've made has been good, and I think it's only going to continue to get better.
And hopefully get better even on Friday night as they take on Rutgers. Now, what have you seen from Rutgers? What is Nebraska going to have to do to beat this team?
Well, Rutgers is tough. I mean, that's what I would describe them more than anything. Steve Peichel's team has an identity. They're going to make you earn everything you get. They are one of the most efficient offenses, for one. They get to the free throw line a ton, and they make you earn everything on offense. They're going to pack the paint and make Nebraska beat them with jump shots. They're not going to give Nebraska anything easy offensively. So it's going to be the same type of philosophy. Nebraska's going to have to find a way to win some dirty fights here. They're going to have to scrap for rebounds and create contact to get to the free throw line and protect the basketball and against an aggressive on-ball defense. And just a lot of the types of things that have given them problems in the past. But you look at that most recent game against Texas A&M Corpus Christi, that was a good step. I mean, if they can play with that type of effort, especially in defense and in forcing the issue offensively, I think they'll be okay in this one. I think Rutgers is going to be favored in Pinnacle Bank Arena, which is crazy to think, but they're a perfect example of how different the Big Ten Conference is this year compared to previous years, where normally Rutgers would be the team that you'd look at the schedule and say, that's a win. Not anymore. They're a borderline top 50, or I think they're ranked 52nd right now in the Ken Pom rankings. They got 10 wins already. They've already beaten like 3 or 4 high majors, so they're good. And they're going to make Nebraska bring it. And if Nebraska doesn't show up with the right mentality, it could be a long night.
Yeah, and we'll see if Nebraska does bring it on Friday night as they host Rutgers here at Pinnacle Bank Arena. Well, for Robin Washut, I'm Grace Harmon reporting for HuskerOnline.com.